Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better.
Better.
We're hitting power rankings. Jack's doing them, not Adam. Then we got some trivia for you. It is the capeteria episode, so we're going to be playing some games. Got a blind QB ranking, and then we finish off with college football talk. Shout out Adam not being here, so we get to do college football talk. It's going to be a great episode. Enjoy.
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Better. Adam is still with his wife.
I mean, I get it.
I
get it,
No,
but
I just had
like,
to preface it.
I get it. He's not on his honeymoon, though.
No, he's not on a honeymoon. I think they're just like chilling.
And he was
mad
off last
respect.
Wednesday. It's
But I
now
also
Tuesday.
think, I'm pretty sure, because she's a teacher. I think she's back at school.
So
he's
what's
just
he doing? Just sitting with his
I
dick
think
in
she
his
just
hands?
basically doesn't want him to like be like fucking editing until 10.
Do you think he's
PM
like opening
every day.
gifts right now?
Probably.
Probably that.
Just like
I gotta
unwrapping.
hit the registry to begin with that.
Ooh, send me that link for real. I feel like I should get him something.
Fuck
You weren't
that.
invited. You
Yeah,
don't
you
need to
weren't
do it.
invited. Why do you
Yeah.
feel like you owe him something?
Because
he didn't feel like
he's a
he
good
owed
friend
you
of
an
mine.
invite.
Well,
Not
okay.
good enough to invite
Okay,
you.
that's way
No,
different.
that's
way
way different.
different.
When he sent out invites, he barely knew either of you guys. So
I actually
it was like before he moved to Miami.
could have had some foresight. He could have been like, I'll
He
probably
had no idea who you
those
were.
Pat and Tycho kids on
He
that
had
chip
no
bets
clue
look mad
who
chill.
either of you guys were when he sent out the invites.
I think you could get a pretty good read of who we are on the internet, and he could have been like, "Those guys need
seemed
to be
like
at my
guys
wedding."
that should be at the wedding.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't know if I would want you guys at my wedding doing all the
Whoa.
handshake bet shit the whole time.
Wait, no, that,
People
come
would
on, that'd
love
be pretty
it.
fun.
People-
No,
would
I
love
don't
it.
know if Ethel would like that. Ethel would.
Okay, so
yeah.
long story short, I went to a wedding and it was a family friend, and they're like, "Hey, like, please don't bet on my wedding." and I went and I obviously bet on the wedding.
That's one.
and I showed the guy after the video, and I knew the girl, the bride. Sorry, that took me a second to get there.
The girl.
I knew the
lady.
bride. I didn't know the groom.
Tough words.
And anyway, I showed the guy the video after the thing, and he's like, "That's actually hilarious. Post it." It got like 2 million views.
You know what?
So-
You know, I've realized the last couple of days that Tycho doesn't really know English very well.
It's his second language.
It's his first language.
No, it's definitely my second.
Really?
My first is mumble.
I was at Annie's cousin's wedding, and he's a massive handshake bets fan, and he was like, "Please bet on my wedding."
That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you
That's
do
actually
it?
so fun.
And I was like, "I'm meeting most of your family for the first time. I'm gonna keep the phone in the pocket."
Yeah.
It's always
he ain't the.
the funny part about like betting on weddings is like some people are like very into it. Other people are like, "Yo, that's so rude." And it's like, hey, wait, chill. Like, come on.
Every wedding party I've ever been in, I've been the guy that has like a notes app of props that we're
Yeah,
all betting on.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
and I'm the bookmaker for it, so it's
Heck
kind of
yeah.
fun.
Everyone wants to gamble on a wedding.
Gamble
They just don't know it.
responsibly.
Dude, the best was like one of my buddies was like his over under for his wife's dad to cry.
Oh,
over
nice.
under a half. Oh, like 3 times during the speech. It was insane.
That's
I loved
fire.
it.
Yeah.
Shit like
We
that.
James had that happen at his sister's wedding. It was
Yeah.
sweet.
We got a fun episode today. Cafeteria day. Forgot to mention that. I won't say it as many times as Adam. He loves the word cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Yeah.
Cafeteria.
Because like you're in the cafeteria.
It's like a cafe. Like you're with your boys at the lunch table.
Yeah,
I
actually,
hate when
no,
he says that
that's
shit.
That's like actually it though. Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, but that's like the whole base.
I miss being at a lunch table.
Dude, actually, the lunch.
You think about how many parlays we could have cooked up at a lunch table.
None of them would hit. Actually, no, because I feel like when you were like in middle school and like that,
I think you had a
like,
great
You were
read.
peak ball knowledge.
Yeah.
Like back then.
You knew
That's
everything
all that
about
mattered.
everyone.
That is all that mattered.
And and like, you're so much smarter because like you have a clear mind. You're not actually putting money on it. You're just like talking about it with your boys.
Yeah, you're not thinking about like value.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and you don't have like
Like I got
years
greedy
of,
putting the over in yesterday. in
You
my-
don't
in
have
my
like
parlay.
years of bad juju in your head too, being like, well, that last time I did this, so and so did that.
Right. You have a goldfish
It's
mindset.
just
just like, well,
clear-minded.
It's like last night's like obviously Jamar's gonna eat the Cowboys defense.
okay,
with that.
idea.
Jamar Chase touchdown and CD Lamb touchdown last night was the easiest bet on planet
Yeah.
Earth, and who didn't take it?
Me. I didn't. You were close on
I was
one.
close. I just needed Rico. All right. Anyway, I want to start with some power rankings. They're mine this week.
Oh
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, all right. I texted Adam last night. I'm like, yo, you want to give me your power rankings? I can just say them out loud. He goes, no, you got it. So, this is different. All right. Here is the week 15.
Week 15.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Week 15 NFL power rankings. These are my rankings, not based off of Adam's
Hell
list
yeah.
ever. This is exactly how I see the NFL right now.
I have an
all right?
idea.
This
I
is
have an
actually
idea.
exciting.
You should go 32-1. Change it up.
No.
No, power rankings is 1 to 32.
Power rankings 1 to 32 because it's the opposite of like, I'm not going to be interested by team 20, so why start at 32?
Okay,
Then we're
okay.
like begging for them to stick around for minute 3 where we get to the top 5.
They're just not. They're gonna be like, well, I don't care about the Saints. So I'll just scroll to the next video. All right, number 1. The Lions. Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I think it's fair the Eagles dropped out after a close game to the Panthers. Lions beat the Packers.
Well,
That's a good
also,
team.
my list, not Adam's.
Yes.
Love.
Adam's list had the Eagles one. My list never had the Eagles one. So, therefore, the Lions remain one in mine. But this is the first edition.
Okay, I'm
of
very curious who you have two.
it. Number 2 is the Eagles.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna go with who you probably have at 3.
The Bills.
Wow. Okay. So
Whoa.
Okay, the Chiefs have Pat Mahomes and they're back-to-back Super Bowl champs and they're 12-1.
They won 15 straight one-possession games.
Like enough of the Chiefs are playing close games and not winning games. They're back-to-back Super Bowl champs and they have one loss on the
Bills
season.
beat them.
But I thought you were gonna do this the correct way. I had faith
my
in
list.
you.
The Bills just
All
lost.
right, 4
Okay.
is 4 the Chiefs.
Still good. 4's the Chiefs.
Yeah. I don't know if everyone.
The Bills beat the Chiefs.
I don't care.
The
Sure,
Bills beat the Chiefs.
But they have 3 losses.
Yeah, but that's the only game that's what I'm saying. It's the only game
Record
the
is
Chiefs have
arguably
lost.
very important into how good a team is.
10-3
Being
is
able
still
to
pretty
win
good.
one possession games is very good.
10-3 is still pretty
Look,
good.
I understand the Chiefs haven't been dominant, but at some point you have to put respect on the fact that they're back-to-back Super Bowl champs
No,
and they have
I
one
hate
loss.
And
them.
they have Patrick Mahomes.
No.
And they have Pat Mahomes.
No, I
Okay.
don't like them.
Okay,
Number
fine.
5, the Vikings.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
wow,
fine by
all
me.
Nice.
Sam Darnold looked elite, so I get it.
Great. 6 Steelers.
That feels
Love,
right.
love, absolutely love. This is a team that I genuinely am starting to very
Do not say one actual word there.
much believe in.
Very.
Very.
Very much believe in.
There you go.
The Steelers are good. Yeah. I second that. Russell Wilson ran
Good
back the
take.
clock.
Good take. Steelers are good.
Mike Williams playing ball too?
Dude, what's up with Mike Williams and Deontay Johnson just like not getting any play?
I don't get it. Yeah, like why trade for a guy and then just be like, I don't like him anymore.
They're saving him because if he plays too many games, he's going to get injured before the playoffs.
I don't know if that's what they're thinking though, Tycho.
Maybe Mike will, but like Deontay, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is
no,
going
Deontay's
on?
weird.
Weird.
You're giving
It's
Rashad Bateman all these routes?
I mean,
Fuck
okay,
you.
are we mad at Rashad Bateman? No, come on.
All right, no, they're giving Nelson Aguilar play.
Okay.
All right. 7, the Ravens. Speaking of. 8-5. 8-5, I know.
I
know.
feel like we
But
I feel like we don't know what we think of the Ravens.
I can't tell, but just gut tells me they would beat every one of these teams behind them.
At some point though, they have 5 losses.
Yeah.
At some point, they would beat all these teams in the regular season. Sure.
Okay,
No,
who do we got
I think
next?
any game they would beat any of these teams behind them because like 8 is the Packers. I think the Ravens would beat the Packers they played.
Interesting.
That would be a close one.
It'd be a good game. It'd be a good
Packers
game. I
just
almost
gave the
flip-flopped.
Lions a great run for their money, and
Yeah.
the Lions are the number 1 team. So something
Yeah.
to think about.
Yeah,
I don't know. The Ravens.
Ergo.
Ravens are weird. Ravens are really weird.
Yeah, I feel like they've lost to really bad teams and then they beat really good teams. Like they blew out the Bills
Yeah.
and they almost
did
beat the
happen.
Chiefs. Like I don't get it.
Lost to the Eagles though.
Yeah.
After being up 10.
Yeah, they did. Number 9, Broncos.
Wow. Broncos top 10.
Dude, I'm a big Broncos believer.
Broncos
I'm not gonna
top
lie.
10.
Yeah,
Congrats.
like I believe. I think he's sick. Cortland Sutton's been awesome. The defense, like Nick Bonito's a legit DPOY candidate. He's fucking sick. Patrick Tan. Like they got some good pieces,
high.
man.
That's
They're
high.
fun.
It
They're
feels
fun.
high, but the
not.
Broncos are.
I want to
they're
hear
good.
who's right
They're
behind them.
good. The Broncos are good.
Can I get 10 and 11 at the same
telling
time?
you.
Do you think I thought you said you don't think the Broncos win a playoff game though yesterday?
Yeah, I still don't. The rookie quarterback. I don't know if he wins a playoff game.
Power
10.
ranking 9?
Yeah.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm not ranking based off of playoff potential.
That's exactly. I feel like that is what the power ranking is.
Yeah, power ranking is.
No,
can
this
they
is
beat
just my
these
list.
teams? Okay,
Okay.
sure, fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate
just
it
my
now.
list right now.
I hate it now.
Yeah.
Number 10, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Who thought I would have put the Seahawks in the top 10?
Not me.
Seahawks
No,
4
no
wins
one.
in a row. They're
rolling.
not great
They're
wins.
hot.
It's a pretty 4 wins in a row against the teams they're playing. But you got to beat the team in front of you, and they're doing that. They're 4-0 in the last 4.
I mean,
so
their thing is, end of the day, they're 8-5.
Yeah.
8-5.
they're going to be division
Damn good
champs.
team.
Home playoff game.
Yeah, that's gonna be scary too.
Yeah.
Number 11, the Chargers. I didn't know what to do with the Broncos, Seahawks, Chargers. I think you could flip flop any of one of them.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11.
I probably would have put the Chargers just because of brand recognition above the Broncos.
Brand
Just because of like the colors.
Like
you're saying?
no, because like Jim Harbaugh, like Chargers, Justin Herbert, better quarterback.
I feel the Seahawks have a Super Bowl.
Is J.K. Dobbins supposed to come back this year?
I don't believe.
I don't think so.
I know he was put on the IR, but like, will he be back for the playoffs?
I think the Chargers, like the Chargers, Seahawks especially, like I had no idea what to do with them.
Yeah, the Chargers just took the Chiefs down to the last drive, and that was without Lad McConkey, without J.K. Dobbins. So
Yeah.
Chargers are definitely good, but yeah,
Seahawks
I
are a
don't
good
know.
ball club, too. I
Those
wanna
3
put some
teams are
respect on their
completely
name.
interchangeable.
Yeah,
to me.
I just want to put a little respect on the Seahawks
Yeah.
too. $12.
Yeah.
They're a good team. I just don't think they're a great team. Like
Yeah.
A couple like the Broncos, Seahawks, Chargers could rattle off a few more wins, and I could consider them great. I just don't see the Bucs doing that.
The thing with the Bucks too, like Baker Mayfield, favorite player, throws a lot of interceptions.
He does
throw a lot.
He throws a lot of
he throws
They
interceptions.
a lot.
kept the
But
Raiders
that's
in
like-
that game.
The Baker Mayfield is like the Jameis Winston experience, but like a little less.
Yeah,
like,
a little more
hard
refined.
to watch.
Yeah. Like a little better at football.
Yeah, but it's like, but also, god damn it, when he's on, it's
Yeah,
sick.
but
Like,
he's
it's the
got
same
to.
thing.
Every time I check my fantasy, I have him in like 3 leagues, and it's always like 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2
picks
interceptions
every
Yeah.
time.
every single time.
But he always has more touchdowns than picks.
He does.
He does.
Every time.
He's positive.
Number 13, I know they just had a really big win, and they are fucking hot right now. The Rams.
Yeah.
I
Hey.
still like their pieces on defense are young, but they're playing really well. So I don't know how long they can keep it up. Obviously, they just gave up 42 fucking points. It's the Bills. I don't know what to make of the Rams that much. I'm gonna be real, but I think they're a good team. They can beat anybody. They can also lose to anybody.
At the end of the day, the Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, that's a lethal
insane.
four-headed monster on offense.
Yeah.
It's that can beat anybody. Like we just saw, they put up 44.
Yeah,
against the Bills,
that's my
so.
thing. Is I think they can beat anyone just in a shootout.
Yeah.
Easy. But if it's a hard-nosed defensive game, I don't know.
Yeah, when the other team starts to slow the game down as we get to the end of the season, like I'm curious to see how that works.
I think they can beat and lose to anyone. That's why they're 13. 14, the Texans.
Yeah.
Division leader, gonna have a
Really?
home playoff game, but they're 14. I just they don't do fucking anything for
That's
me.
how
They-
bad the AFC South is.
So if they have, they probably have one more big game. Oh, they play the Chiefs, I think, on December 21st. Greatest day of football. We get 3 college football playoff games. We get the Chiefs and the Texans, and then like another insane game.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sick.
and like
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
games kicks off at like noon. It's gonna be so sick.
That's when Saturday NFL starts. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
if the Texans win a big game against a good team, say they beat
Then
the
I'll believe,
Chiefs,
then I'll believe.
then do we
Yeah.
start believing?
Yes.
But I had to see CJ Stroud look like the quarterback we saw last year. Like we haven't seen that really at all this year. We've seen like a little bit, like bits and pieces. But it's just
14 seems like the right spot for them.
Yeah.
Steelers Ravens.
Yes.
Is the other game.
Oh my,
Yeah.
dude.
And then we get the 3 college football playoff games that
Set
aren't
a
IU, Notre
reminder
Dame.
that I am busy all day, December 21st.
Yeah, Annie was like, "Oh, let's do like a Christmas day in the city. Like you fly back from IU, and we'll do a Christmas day in the city." And I
That's
think it's gonna
cute.
be like, "Oh, I think I might actually be in Chicago for Saturday and watch football the
No, wait.
entire
Oh,
day."
that's cute. She thinks that you're not gonna watch football all day. Oh.
Sorry, love you. Sorry.
That's awesome.
All right, number 15, the Commanders.
Fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have them smack dab in the middle because anyone below them, like any team below 500, they will beat. Any team above 500, they will lose to. That's
so
just how
15
it
is
is.
perfect for them then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's stop having Week 14 buys.
I agree.
Yep, that seems way too late.
Like, feel like I need all pieces of data on all these teams right now, and the Commanders being on a bye in the 14th week of an 18-week season seems a little ridiculous.
It seems a little late, and it seems like is it cheating? Like you got to get your guys healthy, like really close to the playoff push.
Yeah,
feel like
I don't.
that's-
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't like it.
Yeah, number 16, the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are they? 6 and 7?
6 and 7. Yeah.
They're kind of
Dude, I'm so glad that they didn't beat the Packers, so that we don't have to deal with Adam like still
Oh my
believing.
God. Yeah. Well, I think
They
he
can
said
still
he
win
kinda
out.
believes
Again.
now a little bit.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
to win out though, and they need
They could do it.
the Broncos, Chargers, or Ravens to
Like-
fall on their face.
Yeah, like they could do it. Like any of these teams up until like
Oh my
20
God, I hope
or
they-
21 could win out and make the playoffs.
I hope they win out, and the one win the Jets get in the end of the season is the Dolphins
yeah,
Week
that'd be
18.
Oh my God.
That would feel real good.
17 Bengals.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 and 8, but god damn it, they really can beat anyone.
It
Like,
is. They have the worst
they-
defense ever.
The Bengals just confuse the living shit. Actually, they don't confuse me anymore. I just know that
No,
they
it's-
can beat anyone if the defense literally like has half a mind.
There's nothing
doesn't
confusing
happen.
about them. They can put up 40 points a game, but they are just as likely to give up 40 points a game.
Yeah.
And they've given up 40 points more than they've scored 40
It is
points.
must watch. It
I
is
saw
must watch.
a stat that against the top 10 teams in the NFL this year, the Bengals have put up over 30 points a game and have let up over 34.
Wow.
They are first in the NFL in that category in points for and last and against. It's insane.
That's insane.
Like, I feel bad for Joe. Like, they're literally going to be the first team to miss the playoffs while having a quarterback that leads the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, maybe completion rating or QBR, and then a receiver that leads the league in receptions, receiving yards. receiving
It's hard to
touchdowns.
do that.
They're also going to lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they are going to lead the league
Like-
in sacks as well.
On defense?
Yeah.
Oh, and Really?
on defense. Yeah.
Oh.
Trey Henderson leads.
Oh,
the defense.
wow. That's
So they
sick.
really just don't know how to
That
play
secondary
defense.
is just fucking atrocious.
That is
Wait, that's
insane.
I thought
They also
when I
like
saw
for-
that
they-
said it was on
like,
Joe.
they can sack, but like anytime a running back hits any hole, it's just arm tackle. Like you get no shot at tackling them. It's insane. Anyway, 18 Cardinals.
Yeah.
They've fallen off.
They're
They've
just
fallen
like
off.
they don't do anything for
They were
me.
fun for a few weeks though. Frisky for.
I don't even know if they were fun. They were just like winning kind of ugly games.
Call of Duty came out.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
like-
that's actually Kyler looks bad the last few.
And I think we overreacted to the Cardinals like whooping on the Jets and the Bears.
Yeah,
we
correct.
took that to be like, oh wow, they might actually be good. No, Bears and Jets actually suck.
No, they're just not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have 19 the Niners.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
6 and 7.
I would have them
Fine.
above the Cardinals.
Same.
Yeah, but they beat us this year. We still have to play them again. So I got to put respect on that head-to-head matchup.
Do you have any hope?
Yeah, I do. A little
You
bit.
do? A little dangerous amount of hope?
To be fair, we just beat up on the shit ass Bears.
Yeah.
However, looked really good doing it.
You
Looked
did look
really
good
good
doing it.
doing
Really,
it.
really
Can
good
Garendo
team.
please be healthy for Thursday? Please.
I just don't know if that's a quick turnaround.
I know.
If it was a Sunday game,
I'm
I'd say
so
we
annoyed
play.
that you guys are playing Thursday.
I don't know. Hopefully. 20 Falcons.
Wow.
Yeah.
They just, Kirk sucks ass.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad teams then. If the
And
Falcons are at
this is
20.
my thing, like right now too. Like I think, and like the Falcons would not beat any teams ahead of them right now if they played.
Okay.
Like that's how I do it.
That sounds right.
Number 21, the Cowboys. Although almost put them above the Falcons. Cooper Rush does not look like a bad quarterback.
I like the Cowboys, and they shouldn't have lost
Rico
that game.
Dowdle looked fun.
Rico Dowdle looked good, but they should not have lost that game. That fucking bozo who tried recovering the
Oh my
blocked
god, they
kick.
should have won that game.
That was so tough.
If they just let that roll out, they're on the 50-yard line. They need to get 15 yards to kick a 52-yard field goal with Brandon Aubrey. That is
That's cash. Number 22, the Panthers.
whoa.
Been losing a lot of games recently, but playing real good football doing so.
Okay.
22 still feels high for that.
Hey, but they've
No,
been
I
playing
like it.
real good football.
I
they
like
have
it.
been playing good ball.
Bryce Young is the future.
Like I swear, like the football team in the last like 4 weeks, they could beat all these teams below them. 23 the Colts. I think the Panthers would beat the Colts.
I don't
I like
know
that.
about
They would.
that.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
don't like that.
The rest of this list is a shit show, so let's just go through it. Number 24, the Browns. Fun, frisky,
Yeah.
but probably also bad.
Also
really bad. 25 Saints. 26 Jets. 27 Bears.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Not both good tank jobs.
I do wish that we were played each other once this year, just to feel it.
For fun.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
who sucks the
Toilet bowl.
most embarrassing team.
Yeah, 28 Jags, 29 Patriots, 30 Titans, 31 Giants, 32 Raiders. Because Desmond Ritter is
wow.
the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it was AOC, you know it's different, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he might be back this week.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
He got carted off.
He got carted off with a knee
He hasn't
injury.
officially been ruled out for the game.
Get out of here.
How insane is that?
Well,
Do you have sources?
ESPN.
Yes.
Like I don't have I'm not gonna
I thought
give
this is
inside
maybe
information.
like a.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
I
feeling
wouldn't.
pretty
I
good.
wouldn't do that on the pod. Come
All right,
on.
well, yeah, there's my power rankings.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Panthers was a bit high, but I fucked
Panthers
with
was
them.
definitely
I
high,
fuck
but that
with
was
the
Well, okay,
Panthers
but
right now,
we're gonna be
bro.
bitching
Do
about
they have
number
3 wins?
22. I thought the top of the list was great.
Do they have 3 wins or 4 wins?
3.
Yeah.
Wait, I think maybe 4.
Well, there's a
What's
lot
the
of 3 and 10
Panthers' record
teams.
this year?
I think they might have 4.
Hockey or football? Football.
Football.
3-10. 3-10.
There's a lot of 3 and 10 teams though. I think
There's
the
a
top-
lot of
I
really-
think there's 8 3 and 10.
There's a
or
lot
worse
of really
teams.
bad teams and a lot of really just mid teams.
Remember when we thought there was gonna be so much parity this year in the
There
league?
is.
But there's not.
I guess there's like really.
There's
couple
playoff
that
teams
can
and then
win it.
teams that are not. There's 2 buckets of teams right now.
Well, that's kind of how
How that NFL
kind of
works,
how
buddy.
football works. Most sports work.
Hey, clip that one out. Put a quote graphic. out.
There are playoff teams, and then there are teams that aren't in the playoffs. Something to think about.
Actually, I need to make a quote graphic. of that. You're so dumb. I love you.
Okay, wait. Good list. I want
Do
to.
you want to give your Jamar? You had a fun stat
Yeah.
about Jamar.
Jamar Chase went actually insane on Monday Night Football
Yeah.
again.
Shocker.
Here's the stat. With 14 catches, 177 yards, and 2 scores, Jamar Chase is the first receiver with 10-plus receptions, 175-plus yards, and 2 touchdowns since Jamar Chase did it in Week 10 against the Ravens, who was the first receiver to do it since Jamar Chase did it in Week 5 against the Ravens.
No way.
He's done that 3 times this year.
Yes, and he's the only
this year.
and he's the only wide
insane.
receiver to ever do it. And he's done it 3 times, and 2 times against the Ravens.
Okay, we aren't talking enough about how ridiculous of a season Jamar Chase is having. Then
No, it's insane.
that's insane.
No, it's actually insane. Like this man is.
Wait, sorry. I want to fact check.
10
I want to fact
catches.
check the stats.
10
It's
catches?
10 plus
170.
catches, 175 plus yards, 2 plus touchdowns. He's done that 3 times this year, and he's the only one to
3
do it
times
this year.
since week 5.
Yes.
Is he gonna get 2,000 receiving
Okay,
yards?
He's already
done
at
that-
1,000.
he's
He's
done
at like
that-
1,400.
He's done that 3 times in 9 weeks. That means every third game he's going to do that.
It's literally not fair.
That is insane.
And they're a bad team.
It has to be because they're playing from behind a little too, right?
Sure,
But,
100%.
you don't just get 14 catches for 177 and 2
They also
tuds.
beat the Ravens in one of those games.
Is
Yeah.
it like, should we be talking more about Jamar Chase versus Justin Jefferson as an actual debate?
I think we have to. At
Because
this
I think
point.
everyone kind of just always says Justin Jefferson, best wide receiver in football. No conversation to be had. Jamar Chase is a conversation
now,
to be had.
You have to have that conversation, right?
It's inevitable, and I think Jamar Chase, like the numbers he's putting up, they're better than Justin Jefferson this year. He's by far the best receiver in the league stats wise. I think he's one of the best swagger wise. I think we got to talk about Jamar Chase, and he deserves every fucking penny that he's going to get this offseason.
Oh well, didn't he already get paid?
No,
no, he didn't.
No,
Yeah,
they
you're
did.
right,
They
you're
didn't
right,
finish
you're
it
held
right.
last
out, and then
offseason.
he
thought
came
they
back and
think
balled
about
out.
it, yeah.
Talk about like good on him. You know, everyone always holds out, and then it gets annoying. He was like, "I'll come back and I'll show you why you need to give me $40 million a year."
They're gonna give him so much money.
Justin Jefferson got 38 mil, right?
I think so. 36, I think.
I think he'll get-
36?
I think he'll get 40.
You would have to think just the way inflation works, Jamar Chase is going to get
Not even
a million
Not
more.
even that. Like Jamar's better than Jett is right now.
And a year younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
Did he
is.
come into the league
Yeah.
a year after, and
Yeah,
he
he is.
came out as a junior?
I mean, dude, he's better. I think he's better than Jett is right now. So you got
I mean,
him.
you like
Insane.
again, Joe Burrow is throwing the ball versus Sam Darnold, and you're playing with the worst defense ever, so you're playing behind every game. So stat counting wise, it's a little hard to compare 1-to-1, but eye test wise, he looks just as good as Justin Jefferson. Every
looks
time he gets
great.
the ball in his hand, it's like, is he going to score a touchdown?
Like literally every single time. Like you have to double team him.
But it's
at
like
the
I
minimum.
feel like every time I see him get the ball, he's wide the fuck open too. Like
That was
Joe's not
driving me nuts yesterday.
He doesn't have to like just. Joe doesn't have to fit it in a window for Jamar. Jamar gets so open that it's just like it's easy every time.
I genuinely believe that they say Jamar run the grass, which is the coolest thing ever. That like they have that like rapport to be able to do that, and they're putting up insane numbers. And like Jamar Chase, you're a dog.
Yeah.
Like that's all I got. That is the stat I just want to share.
Jamar
That's
Chase
an
is a
insane
dog, no
stat.
doubt about it.
Yeah.
That's an insane stat.
I have a fun. It's kind of based off of a stat as well. A little trivia if you guys want to rip it.
Yeah,
Sure.
rip it.
Can you guys name the top 10 most fantasy points scored by a quarterback in a single game in NFL history?
I know
Yeah.
who's number one.
Yeah,
I think I
this
told
is
you
why.
last
This
night.
is
Yeah.
why.
Josh Allen this week, 51 points.
Yep.
51.9 against
Insane.
the Rams, and
Okay.
they lost.
I'm gonna take a
That was insane.
dart. Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson is not on
Really?
the list.
How?
Not on
He
the
doesn't have
list.
like a 7 touchdown game.
Not on the list.
That actually
crazy.
blows my
I
mind.
know. I was shocked when I saw it.
Oh.
That
Okay.
blows my mind. Okay, another in the same vein, Michael Vick at some
Michael
point.
Vick is on here only once.
Only
Thought it
once.
would have been
Okay.
twice. Yeah.
Is this top 10 we're doing?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
top 10. He had he's number 2 with 49.3 in 2010 with the Falcons. Wow.
I'm going to say Joe Burrow at some point had like 500
Never.
yards and 5 touchdowns.
I've never done
Really?
Ooh.
The floor, by the way, the floor for this list is 43.8 points.
I have one. I know this. Tom Brady threw for 5 touchdowns in 1/2 one time. He's definitely on this list.
He's not on the list.
Okay, here's another
He threw
poll.
for 500 and 400, 5 touchdown passes and 400 yards and a half.
Check out these. I mean, 43 points is the floor.
That's one. Yeah.
Okay, I got another
Okay.
one.
I
Brett,
saw this. It was like a Washington Post article.
Okay.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre, not on the list. Too many picks,
he had
probably.
he had a 6 touchdown game with the Jets.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is on there one time.
Yeah, Broncos.
46.3 in
Probably-
2013.
yeah, Broncos, Peyton
One of the
Manning.
best offenses you ever seen in your life.
Okay, I for some reason I think
was
Ben
4.
Roethlisberger's on this list.
He is
Love.
there.
Yeah.
Number 7, 44.8 in 2014. Because he could rush too. Like,
Yeah.
He could run
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay, so in the same vein, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton never made one.
Really?
Not on this list. He probably had a billion 40-point games, not 43.8.
Because I'm trying to think of guys that could throw 3 touchdown passes and rush 3
I'm
times.
thinking just
There,
passers now.
there's like one guy that's like one of the best scramblers ever. There's
Okay.
other guys, they can run, and
here's
then other guys that just slung it.
Okay, I have 2 guesses now. Kurt Warner,
No,
Russell Wilson.
no.
Really?
Big
Okay,
Dick.
I'm out. Big Dick Nick?
Big Dick Nick, number 6.
Nick Foles?
In 2013,
Wow.
he had 45.2 in a game.
That's insane.
Yep. Yeah, who'd have thought?
Okay. I don't,
Good mole. This guy's got a nice mole.
Oh, Drew Brees?
Yeah, nice.
I was thinking Drew Brees.
Yeah. 44.3 in 2015.
That checks
Did
out.
Pat Mahomes ever do it?
He hasn't done it.
It's crazy, this list, honestly.
OG mobile quarterback.
It's
Warren
not
Moon?
Michael Vick.
Not Warren Moon. No, like
Um,
arguably the best player.
RG3.
Arguably the best quarterback in this franchise's history. Didn't win a Super Bowl, but
Oh, Colin Kaepernick.
nope.
Joe Montana?
Randall Cunningham.
Randall
That's what I was
Cunningham,
getting at.
yeah.
44 in 1990.
I'm having a hard time thinking of guys.
5 and 10 are the same guy,
Oh.
Okay.
and he's won a couple MVPs.
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
2011 and 2019.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep, and then you won't get this one. Mark Ripien.
Shut up.
Yeah, Mark Ripien had 48 in 1991.
Does anyone know is Mark Ripien the father of Brett Ripien?
Let's look up Brett Ripien
It's gotta
dad.
be.
I don't
It's
know.
gotta
You
be.
got to think,
You
right?
would think, right?
Mark
Ripien's pretty,
Ripien.
yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty random last name, and the fact that there's another
Brett
NFL
Ripien.
QB.
That is Tim Ripien.
Brother, cousin, uncle?
I don't know. I don't know who Mark Ripien is.
That's crazy.
Like
good
I
list.
don't know. I don't know. There might be a relation with Mark Ripien.
I cannot believe that Cam Newton never made it on there.
I know you would think, right?
I assumed he had a game with 3 touchdowns. I'm also shocked Jalen Hurts isn't on there. Another guy who could have easily gotten 3 rushing
and Mark
touchdowns and
Ripien's
3
son
passing.
is Andrew Ripien.
The Ripiens.
I'm throwing a flag on this list.
You just think Jalen Hurts and Cam
I saw
Newton
a
are
whole
on
ass
there?
article on it.
Tom,
This might have been like standard or some shit too.
No,
But
I mean,
guess,
QB scoring
it's the
standards
same,
across
right?
the board
Yeah, that's what I
usually.
was thinking. I was like, I feel like it doesn't matter what the scoring is.
Yeah.
But just in honor of Josh Allen.
I guess,
being,
yeah.
like,
Tom
fucking ridiculous.
Brady's best game was 39.2.
Oh,
Overrated.
So it checks out.
Pat
This
Mahomes
Washington
and Tom
Post
Brady,
article I saw
overrated.
checks out.
Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, overrated.
You're being such a little baby right now.
Well, the Washington Post has fact checkers. That's their job.
Fuck
So I
the
didn't have to
Washington Post.
check it.
Fuck original earned media. This is our shit. We're taking over. If it's not on TikTok, fuck it.
Some of your voice right now.
Okay. Speaking of a stupid stat that our generation is into, you guys heard of the scorigami?
Yes.
All right, I have a fun game about scorigami. So we just witnessed our 1089th original score in the NFL with the Dolphins versus Jets game.
Did you
32
say Dolphins versus Jetskins?
Dolphins versus Jets game.
Okay, so
32-26 was
That
the.
score felt like it should have happened at some
That's what I'm
point.
saying.
Every time I see
That's
a
pretty
scorigami, I
shocking,
think
yeah.
that.
I want you guys to guess the 5 common most. Jesus
What?
Christ! I want you guys to guess the top 5 most common scores in the NFL.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's
It's
I
kind of fun, and I'll tell you how many him.
24-17.
24-17 is number 5 on the list.
Yeah,
It's
that's
happened
good.
179 times. Most recently, on September 15th of this year, Jets over Titans.
There we go. Jet up. I was going to go 21-17.
Not on this list.
24-20.
Not on this list.
Really? Okay. I like this game.
It's a fun game.
This is fun.
It's a
This is
stupid
really
game.
fun. 27-20.
27-20. Not on this list.
27-23.
Not on this list. All right, just slow down a little bit.
That's a lot of points.
Start thinking. Yeah.
I
Think
will.
about back in the 17-13.
Not on this list.
17-14.
Yes, on the list.
I'll let you keep going.
200 times. This one blew my mind. Last time it happened is December 18th of 2022.
Really?
Chargers Titans 17-14.
Wow.
I feel like I see that all the time.
Yeah, but you see it during a game, but then someone gets like a...
Yeah.
23-20.
Oh my God. Yes.
Bang.
Is that number one?
No, 209 times. That was number 3. You have
Nice.
3, 4, and 5. Texans over Jags happened this year.
I still don't have
So
one.
we're
and
missing
two.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like
2016.
No.
2017.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we already guessed that. Oh, I guess 21-17.
Yeah.
297 times. The most common
Wow.
score in NFL history
2017.
is 2017. Last time it happened, Seahawks beat your 49ers on November 12th. Sorry, buddy.
On my birthday.
I think we have like the zone that it's going to be in here. Like it's within the like 37 points, I feel like.
Do you want me to give you a hint? This one is the most common over.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be like 51. Or no, it's like 40 something.
Did we do 24-21 yet?
No, you have not, but it's not on this list.
24-20, I guess.
27-21.
So close, but no.
27-24.
Yes.
I was thinking 51.
Bink.
Yeah.
Yep.
236 times. Most recently this year, September, Colts over Steelers.
Wow, I don't even remember that game happening.
Not at all. But yeah, I just
Colts
thought
beat the Steelers
Yeah.
this season?
So I was gonna say I don't remember that.
I don't remember that at all. That
But
must
yeah,
have
no.
been like week
That must
or
have been
something.
elite Flacco
It's
era.
September 29th. Yeah.
Bang, yeah.
Yeah.
Snipe.
But yeah, no, the scorigami is sick. I don't know.
Love the
Whenever I
scorigami.
see
That's
it,
actually
it's
really
fun.
fun. That's
I'm a
really
big
fun.
fan of the scorigami.
Do you guys want to do? We haven't done first team All Pro in forever.
We haven't. Yeah, let's do it.
feel
'cause
like we
think it
should,
maybe
right?
has
You guys
changed
might
a
need
bit.
to carry me a little bit. I'm not very good at the whole like
You know
who's
what you
good.
can do? All right. So you go to Safari, right?
Uh-huh.
And you Google NFL stat leaders.
Or
2024.
Tycho, but what I like to do is I go to the ESPN Fantasy app and go to players and go to all available
gonna
and then
do that.
rank them by scoring.
Nice.
And then, but you see, this also shows all the.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Okay, let's do this thing.
All right. First team All. Wow, we've done this forever. Holy shit.
I know.
Week 14.
After week 14, yeah. First team All Pro through NFL week 14. We haven't done this in forever, so this could have changed a lot. But I feel like
we also now
Quarterback's
have
gonna be
enough,
interesting.
we have enough data points on a lot of guys that there's actually a discussion to have at each position.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with quarterback. This is just the offense too, by the way.
Yeah, the quarterback could
I think
be-
it's Joe Burrow.
Do you?
This isn't most valuable player. This is not the MVP. This is the quarterback that has played the best this year. That's why I think it's Joe Burrow.
This is the guy that has 2 more interceptions and 1 less touch and 1 more touchdown is better than Lamar Jackson.
4 more
who can
touchdowns.
also run.
4 more touchdowns.
I'll update it after last night. Fuck.
Joe leads the all quarterbacks in like a billion stats.
He does.
He's first in yards, first in touchdowns, second in QBR. Like he only has 6 picks. He's insane.
My blind QB ranking isn't going to hit very hard anymore.
Oh shit! How about you bring it
If
up?
we discuss this right now, we're going to discuss everything written down here.
It's fine. We'll skip it.
All right. Well, what quarterback are we?
I'm
We'll still do it. We'll still
I'm
do that.
personally between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. I don't think Joe is out there for me. I'm sorry.
I think it's Joe, but
I would lean Josh Allen. I do think
Wow, we're all-
the counting numbers on Joe Burrow are as high as they are because he's always playing from
could be
behind.
inflated
Yeah.
from that.
Like
Yeah.
it is that it makes a massive
He's thrown it
difference.
a billion times,
Where the
yeah.
Ravens and the Bills are consistently playing with a lead and playing like conservative ball, burn the clock, own the
Yeah.
time of possession. The Bengals are consistently score points, whatever it takes, score points.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, obviously he's gonna have a bunch more yards, maybe a few more passing touchdowns.
But doing that as efficiently as he is, like completion percentage wise.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he has
everything like
passer
that.
ratings not as good as Lamar Jackson, who's leading the league right now, which is an insane thing to think about.
I know. Okay.
I'm Josh Allen. It's my pick. I think we all have a different
And
pick.
you're Joe and I'm Lamar.
So I got to pick between those two now. I feel like because you guys are not going to go Joe.
No.
I don't think I'm moving
Yeah,
up
I
Joe.
could be leaned Joe or Lamar or Josh or Lamar.
See, because MVP is Josh because his team is better, but Lamar's playing better ball. I'll go with Lamar.
Let's go.
I'll go with Lamar.
I like.
Sorry,
Okay, well, we're gonna be mad that we have Lamar Jackson as our quarterback. Come on,
It's not bad. Running back, 3, 2, 1.
Saquon Barkley.
Yep. All right,
yeah.
moving on. Receivers. I think Jamar is number 1.
Has
gotta
to
be
be Jamar up
Jamar's
there.
one.
Has to be.
Is it Jett? Is the
Still
only
has
two
to be
players
Justin
with 1,000
Jefferson.
yards this
Yeah,
year?
still has to be
Really?
Justin Jefferson.
And then-
that
Wait.
is true.
they're the only 2.
They're the only two
Receivers?
players with 1,000+ yards this year so far.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. Pretty wild, actually.
Yeah. I feel like that's
you
pretty
know who's
not cool?
4th in receiving yards this year? Jerry Jeudy.
Wow.
That's off of like 3 games.
Well, yeah.
Jerry
Jeudy
Jeudy is
in one of
4th
them.
in the league in receiving yards behind Jettis, Jamar, and CeeDee Lamb.
That's pretty sick.
Like it feels like CeeDee Lamb is probably the right pick, but then I just feel lame doing.
You could
Jamar,
go
Jettis,
Terry.
CeeDee.
Like honestly,
Terry McLaurin's been
Terry
sick
would be
this
super
year.
fun.
You could go
Without
with
him, like that.
Terry.
What is that team?
I mean,
Not that sick.
not that good. But like receptions wise and everything, it's not a competition. It is CD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look, the correct answer is CeeDee Lamb. It just feels chalky.
Let's just not do CeeDee Lamb.
Let's just
do
have to
CeeDee
it.
Lamb.
Oh, we're gonna do
It's-
CeeDee Lamb.
It's CD.
All right, it's CeeDee
It's
Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. Don't make fun of us for picking the obvious 3 best.
But
That
like,
is
okay,
kind of
cool.
what we're doing here.
That is
But I
the best
recognize
3.
Jerry
They're all
Jeudy for a second. Yeah.
they're all team first pro for a reason. These guys are the best. They get paid the most. They're the best receivers.
Yeah. All right. And tight end.
Brock Bowers.
Don't think it's like a no-brainer.
He's
George,
leading-
I
he's-
know, but George Kittle
George Kittle's
is
been unbelievable.
something to think about too. Like that.
George Kittle's
outside
4th
of,
in the NFL in touchdown catches.
Okay.
is he really?
Yeah.
And Brock Bowers is what, top 4 in
He's-
receptions?
He's number 5 in receiving yards.
And wait, what receptions?
Let's see.
And that
So
is
yards,
among all
Brock
pass
Bowers
catchers.
is 5th, just out of anyone.
Yeah.
He's right after Jerry Jeudy. Receptions, he is 2nd.
Okay, yeah, it's Brock Bowers.
Can we put Brock Bowers as a receiver?
Yeah, Brock Bowers is definitely the guy, but I don't want to overlook George Kittle. He's had a great
Yeah.
season.
I agree.
Yeah, that's our first team All-Pro. We haven't done that in a long time.
And what's funny is it hasn't changed all that much from week 8.
yeah.
like Saquon is a lock now.
Saquon,
in
you
running
can't
back.
question it.
And
And
I
then-
think
We always had Jettis. Jamar was always up there. CD was always up there. Brock Bowers was
I
always
think it was
there.
Lamar all year too.
And it was Lamar. Yeah, nothing changed.
So that was pointless.
Dang it. Why did nothing
Junior
change?
game that you
yeah,
got a little
that got
sad
like
about.
kind of spoiled. Yeah, I'll do my game. You guys are gonna know who's who because we just talked about it. But for the people back
he
home,
doesn't know.
for the people on the internet, let's make believe for them.
Uh-huh.
I got a blind QB ranking of 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. I want you guys to pick which QB you would want to start your team. What are you so surprised
It's like
about?
a blind taste test.
Yeah, so you're
That's
not
what
going to
I
know
was
who's who, and then you're going to say, I want that guy to start for my team.
I like
Okay.
that.
What were you so shocked at?
Am I going to see the stats or do I have to memorize everything you're saying?
Memorize.
Yeah,
Okay.
memorize. I mean, I can send you the stats.
No,
if
you're
you'd
good.
like,
You're good.
but-
You're good.
All right, QB number 1, 3,700 passing yards, 33 passing tuds, 6 interceptions, 68% completion rating. He's got a 107.9 passer rating and 158 rushing yards with 1 rushing touchdown.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Not a lot of rushing.
Pretty good guy.
A lot of touchdowns for 13 games.
Yeah, 33 is a
33.
ton.
That's a ton.
33
That's like
is a ton.
3 a
It's
game.
almost 3 a game. Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, QB 2. 3,033 passing yards, 23 passing touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 64% completion rate, a 76.7 QBR, a 101.9 rating, 416 yards on the ground, and 9 rushing touchdowns.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
9 rushing
That's
touchdowns.
Also, a little bit lesser. Yeah, it's got to be Josh Allen. And it's a little bit lesser completion percentage than
Yeah.
player A.
9 rushing
Correct.
touchdowns though. Fuck.
9 rushing touchdowns is a ton of them.
That is a lot.
And then QB3, you got 3,290 passing yards, 29 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 67% completion rate, 73.8 QBR, 116.3 passer rating,
the
and
best one.
678 yards on the ground with 3 touchdowns.
This is easily the best one.
It's got to be.
I'm going quarterback 3, then quarterback 1, then quarterback 2.
I think I would also do that.
That's my. Like, can I see the stats? Like, because
Yeah.
I had to compute so many things in my head. All right. Well, now I know who they are. But I'm not gonna let that skew me. I'm gonna go.
It's got to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
3.
3. I know it's 3-2-1.
You think it's 3-2-1?
No, it's 3-1-2. It's 3-1-2. I think that's how it goes
3.
in order. 3-1-2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because you think about it between. So should we say who it is first of all?
Yeah, so
Well, no,
they just ranked Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and then Josh Allen as third.
But Josh Allen is minus 400 to win MVP right now.
Well, I think you guys are overlooking the value of
Josh Allen.
of a quarterback that can punch it in the red zone. Like
Correct.
he has
That's
9
also
rushing
true,
touchdowns.
yeah.
Having a guy who's 6'6",
but like
and
Lamar
can run
doesn't.
over
Lamar doesn't
anyone.
have to do that. You have Derrick Henry to do that.
Yes, that is true. But like a read option in the red zone, I think is like the best play you can run. If you have a 6'6" quarterback running a RPO, if he can tuck
It's
it down,
literally-
hand
yeah.
it off, or throw it
So
over
would
the
you-
Or
line.
he
you
can
rank-
throw it to
would
his wide
you-
receiver and
Why-
then run through and
Yeah.
pitch it
When
back
you
to
see-
himself and score.
Yeah, he could do that too.
That's what I'm saying.
When you see the ranking or like just the stats, would you go Josh, Lamar, Joe, or what would you do it?
It's
Because like you knew the names.
I
but-
knew what I was. Yeah, I knew who I was putting the stats down for. I would take Josh Allen. I think
Okay.
there's something to be said about 9 rushing touchdowns. He's probably going to get to like almost
Lamar.
15, and he's obviously not the runner that Lamar is. But that's because he's not designed runs as much as Lamar.
Lamar like
Jackson.
doesn't run that often anymore either. Like he
And
really
still
doesn't.
has 700 rushing yards.
I know. It's
So
so
like
insane.
the thing is like Lamar doesn't have that many touchdowns rushing because he has Derrick Henry to punch it in for.
Correct.
Yes.
Which keeps him healthy, keeps him upright.
Yes.
So I'll take I would take Lamar, but like, god damn, is it just because the Bills are
Burrow's so
10-3 that Josh Allen's
I
that
don't
big of a
know,
favorite?
yeah.
Because when you look at the stats, it shouldn't be that way. Like, it
No,
should be
Lamar
really
has
tight
just as
between
good,
him
if
and
not better.
Lamar. Saquon should still be up
I
there.
think that's also because like most valuable. Like he literally, this was supposed to be a rebuild year for the Bills.
Yeah.
And now like they are a actual contender.
It's
crazy.
crazy
That's what
how
Bills playing?
good of a season Joe Burrow's having, and how much it does not matter.
Right. It sucks. I feel bad. For him.
Well, 5-8, man, win
Yeah.
games. I mean, it's not his fault.
It really,
it
there's
can't
never
be.
been a bigger case of not your fault than Joe
Well,
Burrow.
you know what?
and the Bengals.
This and this is proven. Like the Bengals this year, especially Joe Burrow, shows that wins are absolutely not a quarterback stat. This is the biggest team sport on the planet.
Ooh, I love that. That's a good
Like
take.
wins cannot be a quarterback stat if you see what the fuck Joe Burrow is doing this year. He's first in the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, second in QBR. He's been ridiculous. He only has 6 picks. He's having the best year of his fucking career, and they're 5-8.
Yeah, that's again. I
Like-
said this a couple times. Bengals have the worst defense of all time.
Like at this point, we have to stop crediting wins for a quarterback's like success and everything.
Yes.
Except if your name is Tom Brady.
Until it comes to the playoffs.
Ooh,
Until it
playoff
comes to
wins are a
playoffs, we're
quarterback
like-
stat.
Dude, like I don't give a fuck what you like. It's just I'm so out on the wins or quarterback stat now because of Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Tiger, you want to get real pissed off real quick?
Yeah.
Just a quick sidebar. My buddy who went to Notre Dame, so was able to
God.
do the ticket lottery system. Got 4 tickets, section 112, $660 all in.
Yeah.
So he's paying less than $200 a ticket.
We're paying double that for one ticket.
Why is
We're
that?
playing
How is that a thing?
Quadruple.
Is it? Do they give Notre
No,
Dame?
I'm saying
a lot?
660
Yeah.
times 2. Yeah.
Well, it's because it's a Notre Dame home game. So
They
like,
Okay,
want
well, what
a-
if you say I'm a Notre Dame fan?
well,
No, you have to be in the
you have to
lottery,
be an
yeah.
alum or a student or a donor in order
Yeah.
to get into
Okay,
this
give them
lottery.
$20.
I thought about it. I thought
Like, I would
Wait, we
donate
should've.
$10
Wait,
to
that's
Notre
so
Dame.
stupid. We should.
I imagine there's a donor
Before this
minimum
date?
before you
Thousands of
qualify.
dollars, I would
Yeah,
assume.
probably a
Probably.
couple
Yeah.
thousand.
Yeah, at that point, not. All right. Speaking
Which
of college
could have
football,
potentially been worth it, actually, though,
In the
if
law,
we
yeah.
each like if
Well,
we,
if
if
you
we
just
donated,
donated,
if
yeah.
we donated $2,000 and then we got 4 tickets for $660, it would be $2,600 all in, which is less than the $4,500 it's going to be. So we should have donated $2,000 to Notre Dame.
Speaking of college football, though, let's predict the college football playoff.
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
do it. I want to
let's.
go game by game bracket. Just
Hoosiers!
all the bracketology
Sorry.
we can do.
We should start this off by saying both Pat and I went to Indiana.
I'm not letting you guys do this though. Like you can't just say Indiana.
I'll make
'cause
a
it's gonna
deal.
be a 2 out of 3 majority.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
lucky for you, there's 2 Hoosiers on this
I
panel.
might think you guys win a game or 2 though. Like,
Yeah.
I've watched enough IU football with you guys this year.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do it.
Hoosiers! Oh God, no. This is gonna get bad.
No, it's
All
gonna
right,
be good.
We're gonna
It's
start on not your side of the bracket.
Okay,
We're
fine.
gonna start on the left side of the bracket,
Which is
all right?
way harder side.
We have Tennessee at Ohio State.
Ohio State.
At Ohio State,
I
State.
think Ohio State wins. I don't think Nico's ready.
I think it's also like honest. No Ohio State fan would believe this, but I don't think it's the worst thing ever that they lost to Michigan. Those guys are going to be playing
They're gonna be fucking
pissed.
pissed.
I like
They're
that.
going to be playing so pissed.
God,
they
they look-
lost at home.
At home.
And this game is at home.
I still think Ryan Day's gonna get fired at the end of this year because they're not gonna win it all.
Yeah, I saw the tweet of like Ryan Day just has to beat Tennessee, Oregon. Georgia, and Texas,
no, Texas.
in order to
In
keep
order-
his job. Good luck, buddy.
He sucks ass, bro. Like
He's
Yeah.
terrible.
it's gonna be hilarious when Nick Saban comes out of retirement.
He's
to
just
coach
got
Ohio
a
State.
pussy face.
Oh,
like
that
his
would
face
be
is just
annoying.
like
He just looks like a bit.
he doesn't look like a tough winner. He looks
All
like
right,
a
let's
pussy.
move.
Ohio State moves on. All right, and now we have Clemson at Texas.
I want to pick Texas so bad, but Clemson's so much more fun. Give me Clemson.
Clemson.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think the
feel like-
only way they win this game is if I saw another tweet that I saw of like, okay, you have 2 weeks to implement Archie Manning as your starting quarterback and build an entire game plan around him. And it's
That's the only
true.
way you can win it
Dude,
all,
Quinn Ewers
actually.
looked terrible.
He looked
against
When
so
the
Ewers does
bad.
not
Bulldogs.
look good.
He hasn't looked good. Every time Archie Manning's in the game, it's more electric. He's clearly
is.
the better, not better player, but like more of an X factor player than Quinn Ewers is.
100%.
I kind of almost lean Clemson with you too, buddy.
Let's
Like,
go.
I'm also going Clemson.
Holy!
I was gonna
Okay,
wait
all
for you
right.
to say Texas.
No,
All right, this
I
is
like-
mayhem.
They looked terrible
I
against
know
the
they
Bulldogs.
did look really bad. We might be overreacting, but like,
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
but like I legitimately think Quinn Ewers is just not fucking good.
I also am very certain that Clemson will travel.
Kate Klubnik, is he better? Is he a better quarterback?
Than Quinn Ewers?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
Yes.
He's playing better football.
Gun to my head right now, yes.
We have to
Exactly.
remember, we
That's
do
all
have to
I'm
remember
saying.
Clemson lost to South Carolina 2 weeks ago. South Carolina, good team, but they did lose. And they almost blew a 20-point lead against SMU.
All right.
Correct.
Next game.
We're
And they
probably
won
wrong.
because of a fumble on the first drive.
We're probably wrong.
All right.
Next game. The battle for Indiana. The Hoosiers at Notre Dame.
Night game, Friday night. It's the Hoosiers. It was always
It's the Hoosiers by a fucking million.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I actually might take Hoosiers minus 10.
We're gonna be
Oh, like
boots on the
ultimate.
ground, regardless of price. We keep saying it, but the price just keeps going up. If anyone out there has tickets
of
to
the
that
brick.
game that doesn't want to go and wants to sell them to me for face value, I will double face value and probably still be paying less than what's
Maybe
on the
triple.
ticket exchange. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
talk.
let's talk.
If you
Yeah.
have Notre Dame IU tickets, hit me up.
But-
HSB_Pat on Instagram.
I just want to break it like from a non-IU fan perspective. No one wants to give Indiana any respect because they're fucking Indiana.
Yes.
If they had Michigan across their chest, they would have well, they wouldn't have a first round bye because they wouldn't win their conference, but they'd be the number 5 seed in the
They'd be
country.
hosting.
They've dominated every fucking team they played this year except when they went to Ohio State. Like, why does Notre Dame get a pass when they lost to Northern Illinois at home?
Right.
Yes,
Fucking
and we
stupid.
lost to Ohio State on the road because of punting.
Yes.
You guys are coming into that game pissed off, nothing to lose. Notre Dame, a lot of pressure. You can't lose to Indiana.
Notre Dame has all of the pressure in the world.
I also think
on
this is
them.
a game that if Riley Leonard tries to use his legs, he's going to get
Killed.
murdered.
Yeah, Aiden Fisher,
He's
Mikhail
fun.
Kamara.
He's fun though. I
No,
like
he's
that.
a great quarterback. I'm just
This,
like worried
this
for
game is for my family is insane. So I'm an Irish Catholic from New York. So shocker, half my family went to Notre Dame. And I'll admit it. I grew up a Notre Dame football fan. Like my cousins were like sending me pictures of me in Notre Dame gear, being like fraud. So then
Honestly,
I had to Photoshop some photos and send them back to them. But it's gonna be a beefy matchup in my household.
All right.
I've already told everyone they don't have to love me because I don't love them.
We got to get on a horse right now.
All right,
Speaking of horses, SMU at Penn State. If this game's not in Happy Valley, I pick SMU.
It's Penn State. It's Penn State.
It's Penn State. Do
How
they
do
do a
that?
whiteout? Do they do a whiteout?
They'll probably do it.
They should.
Yeah. Once Mo Bamba starts playing, those SMU kids in the cold, they're gonna be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, that's so sick.
It's unfortunate because I want to say yes.
No, it's Penn State. I think SMU's baby back bitch soft too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much
maybe.
money at that school for them to be tough.
Hot girls though. Anyway,
wealthy.
we have Ohio State at Oregon in the quarterfinals.
Rematch.
No, it's not at
Not
Oregon.
at
Oh no,
Oregon.
It's
sorry. Yeah,
neutral site. This is the Rose Bowl.
neutral site. Ohio State or if this isn't the Rose Bowl.
No, it is.
also.
It is.
Thank God.
It is.
Because Big 10, Pac-12, I know it's different. We're both Big 10 now. Oregon, Ohio State
Midwest
feels right
versus
there.
the West.
Yeah,
It feels
it feels right.
Yeah.
I got Oregon.
It's Ohio State.
I got Oregon.
Okay. Well, I think it's only Ohio State because Ohio State is a very, very good football team. Hard to beat that team twice in a year.
Their
That's
defense
my
is
thought.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they still have Will Howard and their kicking game sucks.
That one DN that they have, Ohio State is
Yeah,
terrifying.
they were ruining Curtis Rourke's life when we
Yeah.
played them.
I think they would beat Oregon, but if you guys have Oregon,
Yep.
we can go with it. Next, Arizona State, Clemson. I have Arizona State.
It's such a stupid game.
I think Cam Scatterbo is fucking awesome, bro.
I'm also going to take Arizona State for the exact same reason.
Like, you can control the clock, run game, just fucking pound it down their throat all day, pause. Like, I think he's awesome.
That works in the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
Insert Ezekiel Elliott 2015.
Word.
I think he had 250 yards a game. Cam Scatterbo 200 plus, just burn clock.
We're also forgetting that Phil
Scatterbo.
Mafah is going to be rested with this week off, and
You love him.
I love Phil Mafah. Yeah, but it's fine. We're going with
We're going with ASU.
I hate that.
ASU in the Final Four.
I hate that so
Yeah.
much. I hate that so much.
All right.
That is wrong. That is what's wrong with this system. That Arizona State has a chance to get to the
It's
Final
so
Four.
dumb. It's so dumb.
Next game,
The system's dumb.
Indiana, Georgia.
Sugar Bowl.
All right, by then, you have about 4 weeks of rest for Georgia quarterbacks.
I know.
And their defense and everyone to get healthy and for Kirby Smart to game plan
Trevor
for your
Etienne.
team.
I am scared of.
will be healthy
I
by
won't
then.
lie. I'm not scared of the offense. I'm scared of Kirby Smart.
I'm scared of the defense.
Yeah.
Carson Beck couldn't scare me any less than any quarterback in college football.
I think Georgia beats you guys by like 20. I'm
By
sorry.
20?
Nah, don't.
I don't think it's like
say
that.
It's Kirby Smart in that defense.
I
you see
think-
what Ohio State's even
No, I know.
Georgia's is
It's-
better.
the defense is really fucking scary. I'm not gonna lie.
What I'm scared of is it's just like they will walk in there with the you're fucking IU, I'm fucking Georgia, we're gonna fucking curb stomp you, but in a way that
that's
isn't
gonna
cocky.
punch you in the teeth
Yeah,
and keep
in a way
punching
that
you.
they like just believe it and they know it. Georgia's gonna beat IU.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think so as well. I think that is our fate, unfortunately.
I need us to win one game. And
Right.
also, like James was talking about, like, oh, if we do this, we're going to go to the Sugar Bowl too. My plan is to go to the first game and then only go if we're in the championship.
yeah, I like that.
Dude, if the tickets stay this price, I'm not going to this game. Like, I'm not.
Dude,
I'm not.
it's fair.
I
Like,
have to pay for 2 flights.
They-
Like,
yeah,
you do
same.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
fuck
actually
that. Like, no.
You guys don't have that money.
No,
I don't.
We all have
don't.
the same job. I know we don't make a lot of
I might
money.
sell off some XRP to buy these tickets. It might be what needs
Not
to
a
be
bad
done.
idea. All right, Boise State, Penn State.
That's such a stupid game.
Give me Aston Genty.
It's so dumb that Boise State and Arizona State get buys.
It's
so
Penn,
dumb.
It's Penn State. They're
I'm taking
bigger,
Penn
stronger,
State.
faster.
Drew
They're a
Aller's
better
really
team.
good.
It's
yeah.
Penn State.
I don't think Drew Aller's good.
He's actually.
Ashton Genty, good.
Yeah, Ashton Genty
Yeah,
good.
but it's still Boise fucking State.
I don't think they'll be able to run against.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Semifinal time. Let's just rip through these. All right. Oregon, Arizona State.
Oregon.
It's Oregon by a billion, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
but,
by a billion.
But if Cam Scatterbo has like 5 touchdowns and 300
You're
yards.
going to Jordan James.
All right. It's Oregon.
It's Oregon.
Yeah. Georgia, Penn State.
It's Georgia.
It's Georgia.
Fuck, I hate this.
I do too, but we'll do the right thing at the end here. I'm going to take
Yeah.
Oregon to win.
I'm going to take Georgia to win.
Dude, no.
Oregon,
Is this
Oregon's
the
not
championship,
winning.
Oregon, Georgia?
This is the championship. Oregon, Georgia in the championship. You're taking?
I'm taking Oregon because I want to see Oregon get one. They've been a good, great team
I would
our
rather
entire
see
lives.
them win than Georgia, but let's be real. How does this work? Doesn't matter if it's a 12-team playoff, 24 fucking 100-team playoff. It's going to be Georgia or Bama every fucking year. It's going to be Georgia.
I think you're wrong. I think Oregon definitely is the better team. They have a better defense. They have the better quarterback. They might have better coaching.
I'm just saying it's just like this is what I've seen.
I'm taking Oregon.
I'm taking Oregon.
Congratulations to Mikey Locks. Are you sure you want him to be that?
I
He's going to be
didn't even think about
insufferable.
Oregon.
Denevi's going to be insufferable.
I don't give a.
I'll just avoid him. It'll be around the holiday season. I'll
Yeah,
take
good.
a
Well,
week.
he's gonna have a
he's
new
got
kid
a
by
kid.
then.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah. All right. Congrats to the Ducks.
Yeah.
Give me a SCO.
Quack, quack.
SCO Ducks.
Is that what they do?
SCO Ducks. Yeah.
Go.
No, they say SCO Ducks.
Oh,
I feel like
Go
everyone
Ducks.
says that
No.
these days.
There's that.
put-
and there's
put your
SCO
O's
Bucks
up.
for Colorado.
Quack, quack.
All right. That's it. That's the
Yep.
episode.
Quack, quack.
This is 2 episodes, or no, 2 out of our last 3 episodes talking about college football. That's
Yeah, baby.
that, love
That's because
that.
Adam hasn't been in for a while.
We're getting ready for.
Adam likes
offseason.
college football. He just doesn't like talking about it, but I do.
I
So,
think with the college football, we should talk about it more like going into the draft too. Like I think this is good.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my
fun.
We're
God,
priming you
dude.
guys.
Crypto is dumping. Get
All
me
right,
off this
on
show.
that note, yeah, not financial advice. We'll see you.
Oh my
See you
God.
Friday for predictions. I think Adam's gonna be back. Bye.
Oh my God, it's dumping.
Caps Off is brought to you by Better, starring Adam Spachnik, Jack Perotti, and this guy Pat right now, who we don't know if we're officially giving a seat to.
Cool.
Make sure to check out our socials at Caps Off Pod on Instagram and Caps Off Podcast on TikTok. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the link in the description. And as always, be sure to download Better and play Better Picks with promo code CAPSOFF to play the best daily fantasy football app on the market.